This is a real story. A young woman, a quiet German town, and an exorcism so violent, it was performed 67 times. Doctors said she was sick. Priests said she was possessed. By the time the truth was revealed, she was already dead. This is the true story of Anneliese Michel. Anneliese Michel was born in 1952 in Bavaria, Germany. She grew up in a deeply religious Catholic household. Her parents were strict. Church was mandatory. Sin was feared. By all accounts, Anneliese was quiet, intelligent, and obedient, until she turned 16. That's when the seizures began. At first, doctors diagnosed temporal lobe epilepsy. She was put on medication. But the medicine didn't help. Something else was happening. Anneliese began experiencing terrifying visions. She claimed she saw demonic faces, burning landscapes, shadow figures watching her pray. Whenever she entered a church, she felt intense hatred. Holy water burned her throat. She couldn't look at a crucifix. Doctors increased her medication. Psychiatrists diagnosed psychosis. But her condition only worsened. Then, the voices began. Anneliese said the voices told her she was damned. She would rot in hell. She must suffer for humanity. Her behavior became disturbing. She slept on the floor, ate insects, drank her own urine, bit the heads off birds, beat her head against walls until bleeding. Medical professionals insisted this is severe mental illness, but her family believed something darker had taken hold. They turned to the church. After years of requests, the Catholic Church finally approved an exorcism. 2 priests were assigned. What followed was 10 months of horror. Anneliese underwent 67 exorcism sessions. Each session lasted up to 4 hours. She was tied down. She screamed. She growled. She spoke in voices not her own. The priests claimed she was possessed by 6 demons, including Lucifer, Judas Iscariot, Nero, Cain, Hitler, a fallen priest, yes, that Hitler. Audio recordings captured her distorted voice, screaming in agony. These tapes still exist today. During the exorcisms, Anneliese was denied medical treatment. She was encouraged to stop eating as spiritual sacrifice. By 1976, her body was failing. She weighed only 30 kilograms, 66 pounds. Her knees were shattered from constant kneeling. She could barely move. Her final words were, "Please forgive me." On July 1st, 1976, Anneliese Michel died. Cause of death: starvation, dehydration, neglect. She was 23 years old. Her parents and the 2 priests were charged with negligent homicide. The court ruled she was mentally ill. She needed medical care, not exorcism. They were found guilty. Sentenced to 6 months in prison. Suspended. No one truly won. Was Anneliese Michel a severely ill young woman failed by everyone? Or a genuine case of possession that science couldn't explain? The recordings still disturb experts. Her autopsy showed no signs of drug overdose. Her hallucinations were unusually consistent. To this day, the church refuses to fully deny possession, and the tapes remain locked away. Because some say, what you hear on them doesn't sound human at all.